Hello, spooky souls. It is spooky season. We're off to get some Halloween candy. Nero's being dragged along for the...
I'm here for the coffee.
For the trip. Okay, he's here for the coffee. I'm going to treat myself.
Treat yourself.
To a... What was it? It was like a salted caramel hot milkshake. That's what it's called. Just like a hot chocolate base of the chocolate. It's salted caramel. It sounds interesting. I'm excited. Gonna pick up some Halloween candy. Ooh, so spooky. So I've wanted to get back into paranormal investigating because I used to do it all the time on Periscope, and then Periscope shut down, so I stopped doing it. Please bring back Periscope. I miss it so much. So I was talking to Nero in the car on the way over here about the circumstances in which I would start recording those types of videos. They used to be live streams, but this time recording them. As I'm talking about it, went past a sign that said go for it, but it was through a window, and the sign I think was hanging above like a swimming pool or something. So I just glimpsed it as we drove past through this window. It just said go for it. I was like, thanks universe. Look, 888.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, 55. 55. 888. Signs are everywhere. So unfortunately, I did not have my salted caramel hot milkshake, but I had a very milky gingerbread latte. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best. I should have just not done the breakfast deal and gotten my hot milkshake. Never mind, but now we're going to go and get some Halloween candy, which is basically what we're...
It's what you're here for.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm here for.
It's what I'm here for. Yeah, but candy. You like candy? You like candy?
Love it.
It's like I'm in a warehouse. Look, it's not always been like this. Look at the lights in it. They're all just like hanging off by a thread. Where's the Halloween stuff? Let's look for the seasonal aisle. Alright, well we've got some bonfire logs. They're honeycomb flavour.
Ooh.
Each piece is unique.
What? No, stop.
Oh, look at him.
With his little trick or treat basket.
He's so happy. Oh, look at him.
Oh my god.
Oh, this
He's
is
as soft as Robin.
It's the softest thing I've ever touched over in my life.
No, it's not. Robin's softer.
Robin is probably just as soft.
Ambrose.
It's so soft, look, it's just slipping out of my fingers
We're having it.
into the basket.
I know, how did that happen?
How convenient. I'm gonna have a little lolly. What are these?
Beer or ale?
Are they?
Yeah,
Oh,
IPA.
siren. Oh yeah. I kind of want to try one.
It's a pale ale.
It's probably horrible because I don't like ale or beer, but the cans look amazing. I want this one. Look at this one. If I was a can, this is what I would look like.
Japanese mountain, like Fuji.
But pink. Yes. It's hazy, stone fruit, and hoppy. 3 hop varieties added throughout the brew delivers flavours of tropical and stone fruits with a soft bitterness on the finish. That sounds horrible. But the can is awesome. Good job on packaging. Well, Waitrose did not have much to offer, so I think I just ended up with like a chocolate lollipop and a marshmallow lollipop. We dipped into Waterstone, so I picked up a horror read for spooky season, and now we're off to Sainsbury's to see what we can get from there.
Plastic.
Oh my god, that's me! Not plastic. I'm all natural, thank you very much. Yeah, all natural.
Put me in one of them.
What, when you kick it?
Yeah. Cheap as chips.
I'm so happy. Well, Sainsbury's had a much better selection of stuff. I'm disappointed though because I found this spooky Halloween cup. It had like a double layer to it, and on the outer layer it had some red sloopy liquid in it to look like blood, and it had bats all over it and a red straw. It just looked really cool, but it was the only one on the shelf and there was no price ticket, so I guess someone had picked it up from where it came from and dumped it there, and we looked around the whole store and I couldn't find them anywhere, and now I'm sad because it was cool and I want one. But we got some good candy and some cakes, I think. Well, I think so.
You got some good candy.
I got some good candy and some good cakes.
I didn't get shit.
Off to the next store. We just popped into Costa on the way to Tesco Superstore and have been informed that they are no longer doing the hot milkshake range, so I guess that was just for the summer. And I'm disappointed because I didn't try one at all. I have no idea what they're all about. So I'll have to wait till next year. They're still doing frappes though, so I've got a salted caramel, oat decaf frappe. It's delicious. I highly recommend it. This and the chocolate one. Do it. And if you're not in the UK, so you don't have a Costa, then that's just too bad. Delicious. So we're going to check out Lidl. I think I've only been inside a Lidl maybe 3 times in my entire life. It is definitely not my first choice. Oh, look! Look, they're tiny. Look, they're so tiny. Can you be my Halloween meal, please? Thank you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, some bats and ghosts, please. Mallow cakes, blue tortilla chips. Okay, we definitely have to try those. Aren't they just normal? But it says Jaffaween on it.
Wow. They really went all out.
Halloween biscuits with chocolate. A chocolate pumpkin. Oh, it's like a pinata. So you smash it and it's got chewy sweets and marshmallows inside it. 2 peanut butter pumpkins. Okay, I've never had a Reese's peanut butter cup or whatever they're called, so I'll try it. Okay, I think that was pretty successful. Thank you for carrying all my Halloween stuff for me. I appreciate you. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at the selection that Lidl had. There's a lot of their own brand stuff that I've picked up. I've never tried their own brand anything ever. I'm intrigued, especially over those blue tortilla chips. I really like tortilla chips. I eat them all the time, so we'll see. Now we're off to Tesco's. Well, that was pretty disappointing. We were promised a massive Tesco superstore, and it is technically a superstore, I guess, but it's tiny, and they did not have a Halloween candy section, really. They had a very small section of just a few bits and bobs, like decorations
and stuff.
Yeah, and then they had some just generic candy next to it, like multi-pack bags of candy. None of it was Halloween themed candy. I'm disappointed. But I did find, or rather Nero found, a Terry's chocolate orange, but it's a mint version. So I got 2 of them. I absolutely love mint chocolate and I love Terry's chocolate orange. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for this, because haven't I been saying for years they should do a mint version of Terry's, and finally. So I've got two of these, but it's going to go in the Halloween pile, but really it's just for me. Now I'm going to hit up Google Maps and see if I can find something nearby, because we drove for 35 minutes to get to this place. Let's see what other stores there are around here to make this trip worthwhile. Stop on the way home, Aldi, another shop that I don't frequent, and it actually was pretty good. They've got a bunch of their own brand stuff that I don't know anything about Aldi. I never go in there. They had some like cupcake and cookie kits as well that I've not seen anywhere else, so that was pretty cute. I have got myself a sandwich, so I'm going to eat this and we're going to go home, because it's been an entire day of shopping for candy and Halloween treats and I'm done. I'm sure you are also done. Yeah, we're done. Hello, can I help you?
Do you want a kitchen cuddle? Go on. That's fucking rude.
Denied. Halloween pile with the addition of Terry's mint chocolate oranges, 2 of, and my horror book that I'm going to read this spooky season. They should have gone to Vegas. Which is kind of fitting because I just finished watching The Hangover last night. So that is a pretty successful Halloween candy. We've been to every chain store, I think, in the UK, apart from Asda and Morrison's, and Co-op. So yeah, I am looking forward to opening this lot and making the ghost shortbread and the monster cupcakes. It's going to be fun. We've got a chocolate bomb as well. Stop, Robin. So I'm going to relax now because it's been a really busy and very long day. I left the house at about 9:30 a.m. and it's now 3:30. I'm going to chill for a little while and then we'll get to opening this lot. Here's the bit that I've been looking forward to the very most, which is to open all of the beautiful Halloween treats that I have behind me. And also, I'd like to introduce you to Claude. He will be standing in for Will today and do all of the amazing things that Will usually does for us. So little Claude, he's going to sit right there and he's going to help me open all of these lovely packages. I'm so excited. I also have here a very special treat that I am so excited to open. This is a very super special Halloween witchy woo mystery box from Etsy, and we're going to save the best till last. So we're going to stuff our faces with sweet treats and then we're going to open this. Now, before I start ripping into everything, I would just like to say a huge thank you to all of my wonderful members and patrons, because this video is more or less entirely funded by you guys. And this beautiful mystery box was gifted to me by Oz the Boss Man, one of my amazing YouTube members. So thank you so much, Oz, for providing this box for us to open for this video today. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's go. I'm going to start with this guy because I broke him on the way home. I got him home and it just slipped out of my hand and landed on the tile floor and it broke. So this is a gingerbread biscuit decorated with coloured icing. I think we'll just eat the broken bit because I've got so much to eat back there. Oh. It's chewy, just like gingerbread is supposed to be. I hate gingerbread biscuits that like are rock solid and you have to snap them, like you break your teeth on them. Okay, I've really been looking forward to opening these. I don't know about you guys, but I really love flying saucers. They're like, what are they made out of? They're like wafers, but they have sherbet inside them. These ones are black, which doesn't sound very appetizing, but you know, they're Halloween flavor, right? Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. They're black and green. That's amazing. My microphone's not picking it up. I don't know if you can hear that. You can hear the sherbet in it. There's sherbet. Sherbet inside. Oh, the sherbet's so sour it makes you wink. Oh god, it's been years since I've had flying saucers. I really want to try these as well. These are, I mean, I really want to try everything, so I'm going to stop saying that. I'm very intrigued by these. These are blue tortilla chips. So let's try these out. I think this is, yeah, so these are from Lidl. These are Lidl's own brand. I don't think I've ever tried any food from Lidl before. Whoa. Look at those. Well, they smell like tortillas, one would expect. They're not blue, they're kind of black. Well, they're definitely tortillas. It's so weird, like, they taste exactly like tortillas, but because I know that they're, like, not the right colour, it's making them taste weird to me. I'm definitely going to finish these because they are nice, but I feel like I have to overcome the fact that they're, like, the wrong colour. I don't think I've ever eaten any kind of food before that's
like the wrong color. That was a weird kind of brain exercise, I think, for me. Very, very weird. Next we have Bats and Ghosts. These are pickled onion flavored snacks. Now, I don't like pickled onions, but I love pickled onion flavor crisps, but I'm responsible with it and I make sure that I don't ever eat pickled onion flavor anything when I'm around other people. Fortunately for you, you can't smell through a video, so this is going to be okay. These are also from Lidl. Oh, they smell nice. Oh, they smell like pickled onion. To me, that smells nice. I know to some people it doesn't smell good. So these crisps are really thin. Oh, look at this spooky ghost. Ooh, they're really thin though. Look at that. Oh, okay. Wow, they're very strong. Oh, there's a little bat. Little bat. If you've ever had those crisps discos, I don't know if you can buy them outside of the UK. They're like those. So they're like baked crisps. So they've got like a slightly different flavour to them. They're okay. They're not an oh my god. I may or may not finish this bag. I might palm them off on Nero. Okay, so next up we've got Cadbury's mini bonfire logs. They're honeycomb flavour. If you've ever had Cadbury's mini rolls before, delicious. I guess this is like a take on that. Also, I feel like these are not really Halloween themed. These are more bonfire night themed. For those of you who are not in the UK, we have on the 5th of November every year, we have Guy Fawkes night or bonfire night. There's different, or firework night. There's different names for it. And we have a big bonfire, lots of fireworks, and it's debatable as to really what we're actually celebrating. It is debatable whether or not we're celebrating that Guy Fawkes back in 1605 failed at blowing up the Houses of Parliament, or are we celebrating that he tried? I'm not entirely sure, but this is something that we celebrate 5th of November, so shortly after Halloween, and then Day of the Dead on the 1st of November. They're individually wrapped. Look at that. I'm really excited for this. Oh, look. It is exactly like a mini roll, but it's honeycomb flavour. It was exactly the same as a mini roll. I love mini rolls. That's really good. The boys are obsessed with this thing. It's like a marshmallow lollipop. I'm not really a huge fan of marshmallow, so I'm not going to open this. I might open it on Day of the Dead, because obviously this is a sugar skull, which is a traditional decoration for Day of the Dead, which is traditionally a Mexican holiday, but I personally celebrate Day of the Dead. I set up an altar. I put photos and objects from my loved ones who have passed. I light candles and I put sort of offerings for various people, and like for example the pets who have passed away, I put photos of them on the altar and I put some pet treats down for them. For my dad, I have photos of him that I put on the altar, and I pour him a glass of Jameson's whiskey, which was his favourite drink. So I will probably put this on the altar thinking about it, because it is a sugar skull, and I'll probably eat it on the 2nd of November, even though I don't really like marshmallow that much. You know, for all those who I loved and lost, who probably really enjoyed marshmallow. I think my dad really liked marshmallow, so it's for you, Dad. Same with this guy. This is a strawberry flavour marshmallow lollipop, and I'm probably going to give this away. I have a Frankenstein shortbread cookie, which I am also not going to open. I've got 2 packets here of chocolate balls, so little pumpkin balls and little eyeballs. So this one is solid milk chocolate, and these ones are cream filled and with popping candy. So I am going to open this now. I'm going to have one. I don't know if, like, does chocolate and popping candy go together? Hey Robin Red Hat, are you helping? Oh, I found the popping candy. Oh, it's not very loud, the popping candy. Okay, that's actually really nice. The popping candy actually makes it really fun to eat. It's still going. Wow. That's actually really cool. That's probably the most fun thing I've eaten in the whole lot so far. I'm surprised as well, because, like, honestly, I'm just going to be totally brutally honest here. I thought these were going to be really cheap and nasty. Like, these are from Sainsbury's. They're just called milk chocolate popping candy eyeballs. If you can get yourself into Sainsbury's before they clear all of the Halloween stuff, like, get some. Seriously, I'm probably going to go and get some more, actually. because these are really nice. I have heard of Reese's peanut butter cups, but I have never had one before, and I'm assuming that these peanut butter pumpkins are basically the same thing as a peanut butter cup, but it's just a pumpkin instead of a cup. Also, they're king size, so let's try one of these. I really like peanut butter and I like chocolate. I feel like I can't really go wrong with this. Oh god, they're huge. I do feel a little bit misled by it's just got a really strong whiff of peanut butter. I do feel like I've been duped. Because notice how the packaging, there is a little jack-o'-lantern face, and on the actual item, there is no face. It's a thick boy. Look at that. Look how thick he is. Oh. It's literally a dollop of peanut butter with chocolate over it. That's just literally what it is. If it's so sweet. This is not like peanut butter that you get in a jar. God, I can't eat the whole thing. That's crazy sweet. I feel like I'm eating peanut butter flavored sugar. That's insane. That's like a 2 out of 10. It's like unnecessarily sweet, you know? It's like you don't need to put that much, like you're trying too hard. I feel like I've gone on a date. He's shown up in a tuxedo with a bow tie and he's got 24 red roses and he's ordering my drink for me and my meal. Like, you're trying too hard, okay? You don't need to do it. You just need to show up. Let me do the rest, okay? Let me pick my meal. No, just no. Now I think is the right time then for us to try these milk chocolate peanut butter filled pumpkins. This is basically the same thing. This is from Aldi or Aldi. I don't shop there. I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is it Aldi or is it Aldi? Let's call it Aldi. I don't know. Let's see if Aldi can do any better. First of all, they're a reasonable size. Okay, so I don't like it, but just for the sake of finishing it. I can't really taste the peanut butter. That's awful. The peanut butter texture was in there, but no, I can't taste it because the chocolate... This is a weird complaint, but there's too much chocolate. It just overpowered the whole thing. Unfortunately, the chocolate is like advent calendar chocolate. You know the kind of chocolate I'm talking about? It's like long life chocolate and it just doesn't really taste very good, but you don't really notice it because with an advent calendar, you get such a small chocolate and it's the only chocolate you get each day. So you're not eating enough of it in one sitting to be like, oh, it's just a taste, that's all you get. So, not good. Aldi, you need to do better. I also don't shop at Aldi. I've never tried any food from Aldi's before, so that's my first time and I'm not impressed. These I've tried before and they are incredible. They're soft, moist, chocolate and orange flavour and they're just delightful. Highly recommend. I'm not going to open them now. I really want to savour them. These two, I really love Jaffa cakes, and I'm assuming that this one is basically just a regular Jaffa cake, but it's in bar format, so I'm not going to open this one. But I am going to open this one, which is cherry flavour, a cherry Jaffa cake. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Jaffa cakes, again, for anyone who is outside of the UK, a Jaffa cake is like a little cake covered in chocolate, and on the inside is the Jaffa bit, which is like an orange kind of marmalade type jelly on the inside, which sounds really gross the way I've just described that, but it is delicious and they're really Moorish, so be warned. Let's open these. I want to try a cherry flavoured Jaffa cake bar. Oh, look at them, all in a little row. They're a lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. 97 calories in this little fella. That's insane. I'm going to need to work out for my life tomorrow. Oh, it's really soft. Oh no. Oh, what a weird flavour. Wait, it might grow on me. It might be one of those flavours that you have to sort of get used to. No. Trust me, stick to the regular flavour. So we have a chocolate, it's just a solid chocolate little pumpkin ghost thing. Oh, I'm so full. These, I've also tried these before. These are orange flavour French Fancies. Usually French Fancies are chocolate, vanilla and strawberry flavour, like mixed in a box. You don't usually get orange ones. These taste divine. They are amazing. Again, I highly recommend these. Unfortunately, they don't have a very long date on them. This is a 2-week window to eat these. Same with these as well. They're like Viennese whirls that usually have cream and jam inside, but these ones have cream and toffee, like liquid toffee in them. These are amazing. Also highly recommend these. I've got some Wicked Witches wands. They're like sugar coated, like strawberry whips, I think is what they're called. Something like that. These are orange flavour. I am kind of excited for these. This is Lidl Halloween mallow cakes. Don't they look delicious? Fancy packaging. We like fancy packaging. Okay, this is kind of a cool box design. Oh look! Oh, look at them. Okay, oh, look, they're like little ghosts. Lidl, I feel like you missed a trick there. You could have put little faces on them and made them look like ghosts. They are the obvious shape for a ghost. Look at him, little spooky ghost. Ooh. Why didn't you put little faces on him? It's got like a little comb, little like waffle base. Ooh. So it's like strawberry mallow. This is really nice. I don't really like marshmallow, but I do like mallow cakes because the marshmallow is like, it's almost like partially melted. I'm making a mess. It's kind of like a tea cake. Don't know if you guys have ever had a tea cake before. It's exactly the same structure, but it just doesn't have any jam in it. Very nice. I'm actually quite impressed, you know. I think every Lidl product that I've tried today has been quite nice. Well done, Lidl. I've just always had the impression that Lidl is like cheap, and therefore probably isn't very good. But thinking about it, they're probably about the same price as Tesco. And I do go to Tesco's all the time, and I eat Tesco brand food all the time. And it's very nice. Lidl has their own brand of food. I've just not tried it before, so maybe I'll shop at Lidl. Who knows? So another Lidl product here. These are biscuits with milk chocolate, so I guess these are like animal biscuits. So I'm not going to open these. I'm just going to trust at this point that these are going to be nice. I've got some mysterious marshmallows. Through the packet, it looks like they're little ghosts. I think they're little ghosts and little bats. Marshmallows with vanilla flavour. Now this one, excuse the smudge all over the box. Robin's been like rubbing his face on it. So this is a pumpkin pinata, and it's a chocolate pumpkin filled with chewy sweets and marshmallows. So this one I need to smash to get the candy out. I got this because I thought it would be something fun for us to do, and you know, if we're feeling a little bit stressed, we just punch it in the face and then get candy. This is where we learn that violence is the answer. There he is in there. I'm gonna make such a mess doing this. It's quite heavy. Oh, there's a little hammer in the box. There's a little hammer in here. Look, there's a little hammer. What should I do? Shall I smash him in the face, or shall I smash him here? What do we do? It's more satisfying to smash him in the face, really, isn't it? Right between the eyes, bud. Okay, ready? You ready, Robin Red Hat? Oh no, his hat fell off. Oh wow. Let's see what we got. We got some little ghost marshmallows. What is this? Oh, it's a tiny little pumpkin. Like a teeny tiny pumpkin. Just a little jelly sweet. Oh, there's tiny little bats as well. Tiny little bat. Okay, that's cool. That was fun. That's kind of cool. I don't like jelly sweets. I'm not really a sweet tooth person. Like I really used to be, but I'm not so much now. So I'm going to palm this stuff off on either trick-or-treaters or Nero. That was fun. I'm actually impressed that it came with a little hammer. I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was going to have to just punch it with my fists or something. Chocolate all over my desk now. So the last items that we have now is a hidden monster cupcake kit and a ghost shortbread kit. I'm going to pop to the kitchen to make these. Also, last item is a witching hot chocolate bomb. So I think this you just put into a cup and then you pour like hot milk over the top. For me, it's going to be oat milk. Whilst I'm in the kitchen, we're going to make this as well. Okay, so we are in the kitchen and we're going to make the hot chocolate, the shortbread and the cupcakes. So I'm going to start with the hot chocolate because then I can sip on it whilst I'm making these cakes. Add to a mug of hot milk, stir and enjoy. So I'm going to put this with some oat milk, so I'm just going to heat some up. Okay, I'm going to use my beautiful Sacral Chakra mug that I painted myself. Got my Oatly. Let's get this open. I think there's like marshmallows inside it. So I guess we just drop it in. Oh, it is melting. Ooh. Oh, okay. What do I do? Should I smash it? Oh. Okay, it's got marshmallows inside it. I don't like marshmallows, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to want to drink this. All right, that's not melted completely just yet. It's all kind of sunk to the bottom. It's got a really bizarre taste to it. I feel like it's just not the right kind of chocolate because I have oat milk hot chocolates all the time and they taste really good, like because the oat milk makes it really creamy and it's gorgeous. Highly recommend it. But this has got a weird like aftertaste to it. It's not very chocolatey either. I mean, admittedly, this is quite a large cup. Yeah, I'd give it like a 3 out of 10. Not great. Okay, so let's make the ghost shortbread. So we've got a cat on the kitchen unit that shouldn't be. Icing mix, a tube of black icing, I guess. Shortbread mix. Oh, okay, so the inside of the box has some stencils. Okay. Spooky ghost stencil number 1. Ghost stencil number 2. Ooh, spooky ghost. Okay, so we have our mix and our icing. We've got our little ghost stencils. We've got our instructions. And we have a tray to put our little ghost cookies in. 75 grams of butter. I'm using dairy-free Vitalite. 74 grams. Perfect, we'll take it. Empty the shortbread mix into the bowl. Mix together until dough. I feel like I want to just get my hands in there. I'm also going to take off my hoodie because I'm getting really hot. What's the point in baking if you can't get messy, right? Look, we got dough now. I've never made shortbread from scratch before. I feel like maybe I should, because I do much prefer to make stuff from scratch than out of a packet. Roll the dough to around 6 mil thick. And then use the ghost stencils and carefully cut out 3 of each biscuit. Each biscuit out of just this. I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of icing sugar. It's not ideal, but it's all I have. Just to stop this from sticking. It wants 3 each. 3 each. It's just never going to happen, is it? Oh, okay, wait, I got one. I got a little ghost. His hand is sort of missing, but... Ooh, spooky ghost. Okay, what do I do with him? Just put him on the tray? I mean, this one doesn't really look like a ghost, if I'm honest. He just looks like a weird gingerbread man with an extra bit. Okay, so I finished making my little ghosts. I've got 2 little like tester blobs of shortbread because I had a little bit left over, but the instructions told me to make 3 of each shape and I've ended up with 3 of these ones and then 6 of the other ones, so I've obviously rolled it way too thin, but we'll see how it comes out. I've never made shortbread before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's throw it in the oven and see what happens. And voila! I took them out because they started to look like they were burning a little bit. I'm gonna let them dry, I was gonna say. I'm gonna let them cool down and then we'll investigate our 2 little weird test pieces. Oh no, hang on. Ooh, that's very hot. Yeah, it is biscuity. I think we're winning. All right, success, hopefully, number 1 on the shortbread. So let's start the hidden monster cupcake kit. So for this one we need an egg, some milk and some butter. I just used the last of my oat milk on making the hot chocolate. We won't be adding milk, and I am allergic to egg, so I won't be adding an egg to this. So I'm just going to put in the butter and then we're just going to hope for the best. I'm not sure how successful this is going to be, but let's give it a try. Okay, so we've got some little cake cases. We've got the sponge mix.
and the green icing mix, and some little googly spooky monster eyes. So we need 50 grams of butter. Maybe I'll just put in a little bit extra amount of butter. Maybe we'll use 75 to make up for the fact that we're not putting milk in. My theory there is that it will add a bit more moisture, which is what the milk is for. I am well aware, as a baker myself, I'm well aware that you have to follow the recipe to the letter, but sometimes it calls for a little bit of artistic license when you don't have all of the ingredients. And as someone who's been eating dairy-free for years now and have baked cakes that are dairy-free, you can make cake without egg. Egg is what kind of holds the mixture together, so the mixture might be a little bit crumbly without it. This is why I like to make cakes from scratch. I'm not even going to lie about that, because then you really do have the freedom to kind of add and subtract, you know, as you go. But when you've got a nondescript sponge mix, who knows? Who knows what's in here? I'm going to assume that this is flour and sugar. Vitalite dairy free. Once again, we're going to go for 75 grams. Look at that. It's exactly 74. That's exactly what happened last time. It's a sign. I've got a really good feeling about this. I could use coconut milk. I've got loads of coconut milk in the fridge. Should we use coconut milk, Robin? Empty sponge mix into a large bowl and add the egg and the skimmed milk. Mix with a whisk. Oh no, the butter's for the icing. So they want me to mix the sponge mix with an egg and some milk, not butter. Oh, I damned it by saying this was a good sign, didn't I? I'm gonna mix this with coconut milk with no egg. All right, disaster slightly averted. Sponge mix, in you go. 4 tablespoons. 1, oh no, 2, 3, 4. No! Oh no, that's way too much. That carton doesn't have a very good pouring spout on it. Okay, there we go. It's quite lumpy, which is always super appetizing. Cake mix is in the tray. Let's throw this in the oven, see what we get. And whilst that's in the oven, I'm going to try this little bit of shortbread. It's crunchy and it's a bit softer in the middle. Tastes quite nice. It's not very sweet and it's quite stodgy. It definitely tastes like cheap shortbread, you know. But yeah, I mean, for a kit, it tastes all right. I did lick the spoon for this cupcake mixture, you know, after I put it in the cases. Same kind of verdict. The cake mixture is not very sweet. It does taste chocolatey, but it does taste like cheap cake. Like cheap cake mix. So we'll see how the finished product is. I think it's going to be the same kind of standard, you know. I mean, you can't really expect much from a kit cake, can you? So whilst that's in the oven, I'm going to do the washing up and then we can take our cakes out of the oven and see what we've got. I think my oven's not cooking properly because these two were right in the front and they've burned ever so slightly on the top. But these 4 are perfect. This is the test, right? If you touch it and it like springs back, then you know it's cooked. So we're definitely cooked. It smells not brilliant. It doesn't smell bad. It just smells like cheap cake mix. I'm gonna let those cool down. I think we have to structure them like butterfly cakes where you chop the top off, put the icing inside and then stick the little eyes on and then you put his little hat back on so it looks like the monster's sort of poking out from inside the cake. I have a feeling that by the time I'm done with them they're going to look better than they taste, but we'll see. Okay, now our cookies are cooled down. They've come out pretty well and I think once we get the icing on them they'll look a lot better because they look kind of lumpy where I've kind of had to Frankenstein some of them together. So we've got white icing mix and we've got our bowl. Just add 2 tablespoons of water. This is so runny, I don't think this is going to work. I do have some icing sugar, so I'm going to add some to it to stiffen this up a little bit because I think as soon as I put that on the cookie, it's just going to run straight off. Well, I was following the instructions when it told me to put 2 tablespoons of water in. Turns out that was way too much. This might be okay. Spooky ghost number 1. Let's see. I can tell you now, these are not going to be as neat as the ones that were on the box. Okay. There is sort of a knack to this. You can kind of maneuver the icing as long as you're not heavy-handed with it. Okay. Cookie number 1. Okay, there's our beautiful ghost cookies. So I'm going to let this icing set and then we're going to draw on mouths and eyes with our little icing pen here. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours, so I think it's time to put some spooky eyes and mouths on the spooky ghosts. Do you know how fast this is going to come out? Okay. Oh, that's very spooky. Oh, these are really scary. What's the matter? Are you okay? Do you want some spooky eyes and a spooky mouth? Alright, there we go. Some very spooky ghosts. Complete. Okay, well there's nothing left to do now but try one of our spooky ghost cookies. I think I'm going to go for this guy because I stuck my finger in him, in his tummy, to check if the icing had set. It hadn't, and I kind of ruined him. So I'm going to eat him. That sounds barbaric, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to eat his booty. Oh, look, he's screaming for help. Oh. Yeah, it's all right. You know, it's okay. As far as like instant mix cakes go, it's okay. It was definitely fun to make. I think they turned out really well. I'm actually really pleased with how they came out. I think they look very spooky. So yeah, I think I'd give them like a 5 out of 10 for taste. But for the fun factor, like 9 out of 10. And for the finished product, yeah, like a solid 7 out of 10, I'd say. Worth it. I would say that it is worth doing. For sure. So the cupcakes have cooled down now, so we're going to put the icing on them and turn them into little monsters. Got my butter over here. We've got green icing mix, which looks very white in the packet. Oh no, it's got like a green tinge to it. It's going a bit green. It looks a lot more green in real life. On the camera, it looks yellow, which is weird. All right, so I think what we're going to need to do then is cut like a little piece out. And then we put his little hat back on, and then we just get our eyes and just stick them like that. I'm just going to pinch a tiny piece of sponge from this lid here to try it. It is fluffy and chocolatey. It doesn't have a huge amount of flavour to it, which is kind of disappointing. Okay, put his little eyes on. Here we are, little monster. There's our little monster cupcakes. Complete. I'm actually not going to eat one, but I am going to give one to Nero. So let's give him this little guy. Here you go, monster cupcake. Please give me verdict.
Shall I eat the eyes?
That's really messed up. Shall I eat the eyes? It's rice.
His misery.
It's rice paper. He's hat. Is it bad? Oh no, really? Is it that bad? I did. Oh no! Don't. No, you can eat it.
Oh yeah.
Is it really that bad?
Oh my god.
Okay, tell me what is bad.
Clearly, you didn't make that from scratch because your muffins and cookies are.
I appreciate that.
I can't even describe the flavour. There was
It's a very weird flavour, isn't it?
smidge of chocolate in there.
It's out of a box,
I
it's
know,
out of a
I
packet, so
can
it's
tell.
not.
It's like it hasn't set. I know it has set properly, but it's like it hadn't.
It was light and fluffy, I thought, in the middle.
But a bit like gloopy at the same time. The consistency was.
Not right, was it? Oh well, there you go, there you have it. So it's a solid 2 out of 10, and the 2 is just for the icing.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for being my guinea pig.
Thank you for poisoning me.
Oh no! Ambrose! Ambrose, kitten! He's eaten the face off a ghost. Do you feel sick? Well, there we go. We've had the verdict then. The cupcakes are horrible. I didn't think they were that bad that you'd have to spit them out, but they are quite bad. Okay, so the cupcakes and the shortbread kits were both from Aldi's or Aldi, whatevs. Shortbread ghosts are good for the fun factor of just making them and cutting out the dough and rolling it out and stuff. It was fun. I had fun making them. Cupcakes, not so much. Not worth it in the end. Definitely not. I think I could have made those from scratch. I could have made them muffin sized and I could have put, you know, sprinkles on. I could have put some green food colouring into the icing and made it really vibrant green. I could have done purple ones. I feel like I could have done a lot more if I had done it from scratch. Maybe next Halloween I'll make a bunch of stuff from scratch and we'll just find some cool recipes on Pinterest or something. Thank you for making some sweet treats with me. Do you feel sick? Now, I'm so excited. I'm going to open this mystery box. So this mystery box has come from the Moonstone Coven shop on Etsy. The link is in the description below if you want to go and get your own box. This is a mystery box, so I have no idea what's in here. There's a whole different selection of stuff in here. Again, huge thank you to Oz the Boss Man, my wonderful YouTube member, for purchasing this box and gifting it to me to open in today's video. So Oz, you're awesome. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. The first thing that we see in here is a little business card from the Moonstone Coven. Oh, look at all this stuff in here. It smells absolutely delicious in here. I have no idea why, but I'm excited to find out. Oh, it's a witch's bell. Yeah, so this is a witch's bell, which is traditionally used to ward off spirits. People would hang these from doors, windows, or from animals to keep spirits away, or more specifically, evil spirits. Even the yarn, like the twine, smells nice. I'm so happy with that. I don't have any witch bells and I have wanted one for a while and I was about to buy myself one. Now I don't need to. Everything's so beautifully wrapped. Look, this is gorgeous. I want to open it like respectfully, you know, but it's tissue paper, so it's just not going to happen, I don't think. Oh, look. It's a travel mug. Fortune teller, bamboo travel mug. That's so cool. This travel mug is made of organic, sustainable bamboo. The future is in your hands, and it absolutely is. Oh, cute. A wooden incense ash catcher, and it's purple stained wood. How cute is that? See what's in this little guy. Oh, there's herbs in here. So we've got lemon balm. Okay, I'm gonna move this box out of the way now so we can see what we're doing properly. So we've got lemon balm, nettle, spearmint. Oh, Himalayan salt. Very nice. I actually have a Himalayan salt palm stone that lives here on my desk that I hold if I feel like I need to. And then we've got some sea salt as well. This is potentially why the box smells so good. Oh my god, that smells incredible. Oh, it's a room mist. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm probably gonna like gas you out now with this, but oh my god, that's incredible. Oh wow, I don't know what that is, the scent, but it smells incredible. I think I sprayed too much. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm having an immense amount of fun right now. I mean, who doesn't like opening presents? Oh wow, it's a tea light holder. That's amazing. I guess his eyes light up with the flame. These are very well wrapped. I am very impressed with how well wrapped everything is. Oh, it's a crystal tower. Look how beautiful that is. It's very heavy. It's very dense, like onyx. Is it moss agate or something? Real shame that this wasn't labeled. I will have to find a way to identify that. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's open a big one, shall we? It's a triple moon cauldron oil burner. That's gorgeous. Oh, I'm so impressed with this box so far. That's amazing. These little feet. That's so beautiful. I absolutely love this. I need to get some. I don't think I've got any oil to burn. Maybe there's some in the box. This one's really heavy. It's a tarot deck. So I collect Oracle and tarot decks. So this is really exciting. I haven't welcomed a new deck into my life in probably 6 months or so. So this is the Light Seer's Pocket Tarot. And it's a Hay House deck. Hay House are like the top publishing house for things of the witchy woo. I have to say, we've still got some more things to unpack, but I really have to give credit to the wonderful person who chose these items to pack into this box for me. I feel like everything that we've opened so far was intuitively chosen for me. Okay, Ambrose is just in the box now. A mini deck, the Himalayan Sea Soul. I work with Sea Soul all the time. I have just an affinity for green and black crystals at the moment. Green and black crystals are like choosing me at the moment. Oil burner is just so my style, like the design of it and the fact that I've been wanting to burn oil and incense again for a little while, and I feel like this has given me the little push that I've needed to actually start doing it again. This is so my style. I love these little ornament knickknacks and I decorate my home with them. The Witch's Bell, I was literally about to buy one for myself and then it just shows up. And I am always going to Costa. I go to Costa probably too many. I'm not actually going to admit how often I go to Costa. And this is the cup that I always use. And I've had it for a couple of years now and it's getting like chipped and tired. And I recognised this maybe a few weeks ago and I thought I should probably think about getting a new cup. Then this turns up. Everything here has been intuitively chosen for me, absolutely. The wonderful person who's put all of this stuff together for me. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have a gift. Let's have a look at this deck. A tiny little book. Little guidebook. And then here is the deck. It's so teeny tiny. It's adorable. These are so beautiful. Look at this artwork. I'm absolutely blown away by this deck. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so impressed with that. How are you doing? Is it nice in there? Oh, he's just settled himself down in there. Is he comfy? Okay, let's see what else we have here. A beautiful little bottle. It's ritual oil for prosperity. Oh, that smells amazing. Look at that though. Look at all the herbs in it. Tiny little parcel. These are altar candles, and we have a purple one and a blue one. This is purple, but for some reason, I think it's because I'm holding it against my hair, it's making it look not the right colour. A blue altar candle would be used to promote positivity within your home, to enhance your psychic abilities, and to help you to gain insight and deeper wisdom and knowing from source and from yourself. And a purple altar candle is used for gaining a deeper spiritual insight, for helping to reveal the path on your own spiritual journey, and to help you to gain enlightenment and oneness with God or source or whatever you want to call it. It is so fitting. I mean, I was talking about how these items they've chosen me, right? Like, these have all been selected intuitively for me. This is the quest that I'm personally on right now, is to enhance my psychic abilities and to embrace my divine nature and to attain oneness with myself and with source, and to embrace my witch nature. These are the two candles that I would need to help me on that journey. You're falling asleep in the box. Oh, we have a long boy. This has got to be incense. It smells delightful. Yes. Oh, it's black opium. That smells delicious. Seriously, I'm having so much fun right now. Card of the day. Ooh, every day I pull a card for myself, which is why my decks just live here on my desk. And I just stand it here next to Will. And the card, you know, it often gets, like, it falls over, you know. What an amazing idea. Now I can just stand the card, put a tea light in there, and I can put offerings around here. This box is just getting better and better. On this note, I'm going to honor this. And I'm going to pull a card. And it's not just for me. This is going to be for everyone. This is for all of you who are watching right now. This is a card for you, and it's the card of the day. We're going to use the Lightseer Tarot. Okay, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles typically represents an overflowing abundance of prosperity. But just like all kings, there is a dark side and there is a light side. So the light side is this abundance of prosperity. The king is kind, he's patient, he's confident, he's a very warm leader. He represents personal growth. He has reached his goals. He has accomplished that which he set out to. But then the shadow side to the King of Pentacles is that perhaps he seeks status. He can be arrogant. He can be a miser. He can obsess over riches. He can be greedy. So I'm going to read what the little tiny cute little guidebook says about the King of Pentacles. Exuding warmth, the King of Pentacles welcomes you into his study for a heartfelt conversation about life. He's worked his fields, met his soulmate, found wealth, and now he looks out over his dream manifested as he offers you one of the tarot's most potent messages of forthcoming abundance and prosperity. The most important thing to be done is to enjoy it all. Enjoy every lesson, challenge, failure, and success. He reminds you to get clear on where you want to be, to plan and envision. There is manifesting power in the longing and so much joyful expansion as you bring your greatest potential into existence. Happiness happens when you do better than the last time, and in the pursuit of personal growth, allow yourself the extravagance of desire. The rest is a consequence of faith, steady habits, and the courage to cultivate enormous dreams. Dream your biggest light to life. And then there's a positive affirmation. So this is the thing that we're going to remember for the day. I dream my endless potential into existence with steady desire and effort. Beautiful. So King of Pentacles, this is our card of the day. So I'm going to put him in here. Amazing. I love it. If you're thinking of getting a cat and you're like, I'm going to get him a big cozy bed and I'm going to spend loads of money, I'm just going to throw money at it. Don't. Just get a box with a bunch of polystyrene chips in it and voila. Okay, so we have two more things to open. It's an altar candle holder, but it looks like a planchette for a Ouija board. Oh my god, that is cool. That is so cool. Okay, last parcel. This is the largest parcel in the whole mystery box. It's a palmistry, you know, hand. Oh, that's so cool. It's substantial. It's porcelain. None of that plastic dross here. That's gorgeous. It also comes with a little booklet, a beginner's guide to palm reading, shapes, hand shapes. So then there's 4 different shapes of hands. So if you have earth hands, your hands are wide with square-shaped palms and fingers. Earth-handed people are practical, focused, and level-headed. Disappointingly, the word focused is spelt incorrectly in this leaflet and it has 2 S's. That's very disappointing. Air hands feature square palms with long fingers and protruding knuckles. People with air hands are thinkers and good communicators. Water hands have oblong palms with long fingers. Water hands are very sensitive, emotional, and artistic. And then fire hands, which is me, a square palm and shorter fingers. So the length of the palm is greater than the length of the fingers. People with fire hands are energetic, adventurous, and they make great leaders. Well, that's me. Awesome. Okay, so that is everything that was in our mystery box. I'm so blown away by how just amazing these items are. They're just perfect. They're just absolutely perfect for me. Intuitively chosen. I'm absolutely going to be using every single item that's come with this mystery box. I'm going to display my palmistry hand proudly. I'll definitely be working with this crystal, and this room mist smells absolutely divine, so I will be spraying that everywhere all the time. I'm so pleased. So thank you again to Oz for gifting me this incredible box, and a huge thank you also to the Moonstone Coven Etsy store where this box came from. Link is in the description below. Highly recommend going and purchasing a box from this wonderful seller. So on that note, have a wonderful Halloween. Do check out the members button below if you haven't already, and also the Patreon. Links are in the description below. Thank you again to my wonderful members and patrons for making this video possible. I appreciate your support more than I could ever express. I will definitely be exploring more mystery boxes in the future. This was so much fun to open. I trust that you guys had fun opening this box with me as well. Have a very spooky, happy Halloween. Don't forget our card of the day, King of Pentacles. You have the power to manifest your ideal reality. So all you need to do is decide what you want and then go for it, because we have the King of Pentacles on our side. Have an awesome day because you're awesome, and I will see you guys in the next one.